Yo! So what I want to talk about today is how you get into manga. Because personally, getting into manga is not going to be easy for everybody. I don't know how you, per se, the viewer that's watching this right now, if you already got to manga, can you tell me how you got to the manga in the comments? I'll tell you my short story real quick. So the way I got into manga was, I didn't think about reading manga because I didn't really care for it. But I was watching like Nuxtaku videos, and then there was like videos about the manga of like JoJo's because I wanted to read part 6, but I was like, I don't know what to do, so I just ended up searching it up my 10th grade year, and I was like, let's do it. I read it. I'd say it felt weird because I thought all manga had color. So it was really kind of hard because the JoJo one had color, and I was like, I don't even know if I want to read this anymore. So I went to go read Berserk after that, so I could get used to not like no color and just being in pure black and white. And ever since then, I never really looked back, and I enjoy manga a lot more than anime. So, and when you read manga, make sure you take your time with it if you haven't read it yet, because what I found myself doing is after about 2020, I was starting to feel a little burnt out. Even though there's so many manga I have not read yet, you can get burnt out from not reading. For reading too much. So now what I do is I take my time because I don't want to get burnt out. Some days I can read for like 2 or 3 days in a row, and some days I can just not read for like a week and get back to it. Like currently, I'm reading Get Backers, but I highly recommend you just take your time with everything if that's how you work, because you don't want to get burnt out. That shit gets tiring. Yeah, manga in general is like, I know some people are like not into it because you gotta imagine it, but like I feel like you really gotta be open-minded when you read a manga. To me. Cause every time I watch it, I read a fight, I always imagine it in my head cause I see it, but you don't see how it looks. Like you don't see how they swinging at them. You see it, but you don't like just see it unless they just do the thing, but it's not moving. So you gotta imagine it yourself. You gotta imagine the voice actors, and that's what anime is there for. But they don't have a good anime for everyone. Either they don't have a good anime for it, like Berserk. They did not do that justice. I tell you, they did not do it justice. They didn't do Tokyo Ghoul justice or Soul Eater. So it's like I feel like manga are more appealing when it comes to that standpoint. So another approach I want to take on this video is, like, do you ever appreciate the panels in the artwork of manga? Because sometimes I get so caught up in reading it and like enjoying the journey and stuff, because sometimes of how good the stories are, that I forget that that these manga artists be snapping. The panels be beautiful. They be so enjoyable while reading them. And when you just look at them, like sometimes you got to sit there and just look at the detail on them, because the detail is so beautiful. I'm gonna put some panels on the screen of some of my favorite panels that I done saved over the past 4 years or 3 years of reading, and I'm telling you, it's pure enjoyment just looking at these panels. Seeing the emotion on somebody's face, interpreting things of how you see it, and I just think that manga in general really, really shows like beautiful artwork, and it's like a masterpiece within itself. The cover art too. The cover art is, I love looking at cover art from like a volume, or just in general, just seeing one from one chapter to another. Like they be having the most voted things after you get off the cover art, and then the ending stuff. I love cover arts a lot. I love a whole bunch of manga cover arts. It's like some of the manga cover arts can be my wallpapers, and I will make them my wallpapers. I like to switch my wallpapers every 6 months or so, but I find them very enjoyable just to look at visually. Just seeing stuff and appreciating it. I think that's something I take for granted after reading all these years of how visually appealing a cover art can be, because I didn't really pay attention to them. You get so caught up in reading these reading these good characters, these stories, and just getting lost in the adventure that sometimes you forget to appreciate those type of things. As I don't know how you guys interpret stuff like that, but I feel like it's very beautiful, because I'll sometimes just forget, and we should appreciate those things while we got them. And that's about the end of the video. I'd say that getting to manga was a very amazing thing. I'm so glad that I did it. While I did 10th grade year, I was just on a spree of watching anime. I didn't think I was gonna be interested in manga like that. I gave it a shot, and it switched, bro. It switched. It didn't miss, bro. The manga is top tier. I highly recommend anybody to read manga. I'll make a video soon about talking about starter manga that you should read soon. But thank you for watching this video, man. I've been so happy for the support y'all been giving me as late. I can't believe there's been so many people giving me support. Actual human beings actually watching my videos. I cannot believe this, and actually watching them all the way through. I don't look at analytics or nothing like that. I'm just appreciative that y'all actually watch the videos, bro. Thank you. Goodbye. Love you all.